I get this question so often. How do you actually overcome social anxiety? The fear of talking to people. And the truth is, I overcame it the same way you overcome any other kind of fear. I took away the fear's power. But how do you actually do it? Well, I'm gonna tell you the 3 steps that I took personally to overcome my own social anxiety, along with a secret tip on step 3 that makes talking to anyone, even crowds of people, way easier. If you're new here, my name is Blake, and I help real people like you improve their social skills with real life advice. I don't just tell you what to do, I actually go out and capture footage that shows you my advice really works in real conversations. However, because we're talking about a shift in mindset this week, I'm gonna show you some point of view footage, but I'm gonna focus on how I'm actually thinking and the mindset that I have when I talk to people instead of just showing you what to do. Because here's the thing, fear and social anxiety, they come from your mind. They actually have a lot more in common with each other compared to traditional anxiety. A lot of times, traditional anxiety threatens your body and its sense of security and safety, but it doesn't always have a trigger or a reason for it to show up. Regular anxiety is like your body thinking it's in danger, where social anxiety is your reputation thinking it's in danger. Social anxiety tells you that you're about to experience or you're at risk of experiencing shame, cringe, embarrassment, and the discomfort of disappointing others or even yourself. And so if it's true that anxiety and fear have more in common than we realize, maybe the solution isn't to tackle social anxiety like we would tackle regular anxiety. Maybe we should tackle social anxiety by taking away the power of that particular fear. And you may have heard it before, but ultimately, if anyone experiences any kind of fear, the power of that fear actually comes from something else. The only thing people are actually ever afraid of is the fear of the unknown. So with that said, let's take a look at the 3 steps that helped me remove my social anxiety and show some real footage to help remove the fear of the unknown. And then at the end, I'll give you my secret tip to help you overcome the fear of talking to anyone. The first step is getting comfortable in public environments. Learning to be in a public space with other people around you with confidence. You need to remember, you have the same value and right to be there as anyone else. I don't care if you're an average guy like me or a super famous celebrity, your humanness is no different than anyone else's. We all share the same human experience. So if you're with people, just remember, you have way more in common with them than you realize. There is a really good chance that if the environment around you is making you feel a certain way or making you ask certain questions, the people around you are also having those feelings and would also be asking those questions if they saw the same thing. This is how you build environmental awareness and create conversation starters. Now, the next tip I want you to try is talking to a cashier or a retail worker. Talking with cashiers or retail workers are a great way to learn how to talk to strangers because they are literally paid to help you and talk to you. However, when it comes to talking to real people, respect and kindness is the number 1 most important part. And a good place to start is asking them how their day is going, right? Or asking them how work is treating them so far. You having a good day so far?
It's not been bad. It's been a little slow, but like,
okay.
I really can't complain.
Yeah, I know. Slow doesn't necessarily mean too bad. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Doing all right. How are you? Working okay so far? Good. Now, let's talk to a stranger. You'll probably feel a lot of social anxiety with this one, but remember, we're already confident in our environment. You know that you have way more in common with the people around you than you realize. And even if you have an awkward moment, how would you feel if someone you were talking to also had an awkward moment? Would you really think less of them? Probably not, because even your worst mistake, your worst awkward moment is a tiny moment of that person's entire life and their perception of you. And if they do judge you for that tiny moment, you probably shouldn't be talking to them in the first place. And I promise you, what you'll find is what I've demonstrated video after video on my channel, is that when it comes to talking to people, they are on your side. They want you to win. They want to have good conversation with you that isn't awkward. So now it's time for my secret tip to help you even more. This secret tip can help you not only talk to one person, but it's the same tip I use before I go up in front of thousands of strangers. Here it is. You ready? Pretend. I pretend that the stranger I'm about to talk to is already my friend. I pretend that I came to wherever I'm at with that person, and I act as if I already know them and I'm just making a little small talk with them for a very brief moment. And I base whatever it is that we talk about on the shared environment around us. To start off, just go slow. Before having full-on conversations, try giving a genuine compliment. I love your shoes.
I love your hat and scarf. I just couldn't help it.
It's a bold person who wants to wear red, but
No, in Target. I mean, hey, I think it fits right in. You got a red cart, why not?
Yeah.
Oh, really, really awesome. So, hey, yeah, take care.
And then when you're ready, ask a question.
Have you tried the Goodfellow stuff before?
Yeah, it took me Christmas of 24, and I just got done using it.
So it lasts quite a while.
I use it almost every day unless I'm wearing a hat.
Oh, okay, sweet.
And before you know it, conversations will just happen. And if I'm feeling a lot of social anxiety, again, like a lot of fear, I also pretend and convince myself that it's not actually fear. I tell myself internally over and over and over again that the feeling I'm having is not fear, but actually excitement. I'm excited to talk to this person. I'm excited to go on that stage. I'm excited to talk to you guys in front of this camera. The feeling of excitement and fear are so close together neurologically that we can quite literally trick our brains into thinking we're expressing a moment of joy rather than a moment of dread. This is the mindset that eliminates social anxiety. Be sure to check out my other videos here on YouTube where I cover confidence, charisma, body language. But until then, thanks for watching.